Much attention given to USC and how the Trojans will stack up in the Big Ten against the likes of Ohio State, Michigan, Penn State, and others. But what about the Trojans' crosstown rival, UCLA? Welcome to the Voice of College Football. We break down the game we all love each and every day with you. Best discussion, debate, and analysis based on your contribution, of course. Please give me a call during our next call-in show. UCLA against the Big Ten. This has been a marginal program, a up-and-down, unstable program for a long, long time. However, look at past history. They certainly have the potential at UCLA to do big things and do it in the Big Ten. They have done it in the past in their postseason encounters with their new conference. Let's check out the past and project toward the future. UCLA has not faced a Big Ten team since 2015, thanks to Michigan breaking the contract of 2022 and 2023. I did want to see the Wolverines tangle with the Bruins, but that will come soon enough with, of course, UCLA joining the Big Ten in 2024. The last three games against the Big Ten were against Nebraska, 2 wins and a loss in 2012, 13, and 15. One of those a bowl game. That was a bowl game against Illinois in 2011. A 20-14 Illini win. Also a bowl game against Northwestern in 2005 when the Bruins put up a 50 spot. 2003 and 4 regular season games against Illinois. Bruins wins in those efforts. And against Ohio State, UCLA lost a game in Columbus in 1999, but came back in 2001 just after 9/11 and defeated Ohio State at the Rose Bowl 13-6. There you see a win against the Wolverines 23-20 and a loss against Wisconsin in the Sun Bowl 21-20. So, since the year 2000, UCLA has won 7 of 10 against the Big Ten. They have also won 7 of 17. So a lot of losses early for UCLA football back in the 50s and 60s against the Big Ten. 7 and 10 against the Big Ten in bowl games. That's 5 and 6 in the Rose Bowl. And the last 2 efforts came in the 1990s. UCLA taking on Wisconsin, losing both of those games after the 1993 and 98 seasons. Of course, UCLA almost played for a national championship in 98 and were relegated to the Rose Bowl at that point as the Pac-12 champions, and that was the final time that UCLA won the Pac-12. Let's check out the last decade of UCLA football. There's only been 2 coaches despite a lack of success. Jim Mora was the last UCLA coach to lead the Bruins to a top 10 finish in the AP poll, and of course Chip Kelly had a rough start at UCLA. A lot of us didn't know that he would survive at UCLA, but the final 2 years here, he has gone at 17-8 with a 9-4 2022. Could have had a really special season, took USC to the brink, would have played in the Pac-12 championship game, but lost that one to the Trojans, and then blew a lead at the Sun Bowl against Pitt, again to finish at 9-4. But Chip Kelly seems to have this program headed in the right direction if he can replace his quarterback in Dorian Thompson-Robinson. UCLA in the past decade, winning just 54% of its overall games at 65-55. The high water mark again under Jim Mora, a top 10 finish when they defeated Kansas State in the Alamo Bowl to go 10-3. In 2015, 46-42, just barely over 500 in the Pac-12 at 52%. We projected ahead against what we consider to be a better conference in the Big Ten. The Big Ten today better, the Big Ten over the last 5 or 6 years better, and toward the future, of course, the Big Ten is going to be mighty strong, you would think. Still, we would expect UCLA to capitalize on its entry into the Big Ten. Plenty of fertile recruiting ground there in Southern California. UCLA, 54% winning percentage over the past 10 years. Let's knock that up to 59% at 71-49. We're working off a 12-game regular season in which UCLA, of course, would play 12 games per season. That's 120 games, 71-49, 52-38. Same formula with 9 games played in the Big Ten each season. That's a 57.8 winning percentage for UCLA. How well have the Bruins recruited in recent years? Well, Chip Kelly, not necessarily known for his recruiting, But the Bruins have posted top 30 classes just about every year. They should be able to do better than that, you would think. But this has been the recruiting effort for UCLA since Jim Mora left. Mora was recruiting more in the top 15 range. During the era of the 4-team college football playoff for the past 9 seasons, of course, UCLA hasn't come anywhere close to vying for a playoff position. Now we expand to 12 teams. We've got to move to the Big Ten, which provides tougher competition overall. However, of course, the opportunity and the brand of drawing better recruits in a 12-team playoff. So if you finish 3rd or 4th place in the Big Ten, you can make the college football playoffs with a 10-2 record. Certainly, 9-3 is a possibility for UCLA. Those are reachable goals, but we would not expect, and certainly based on its current status in college football, UCLA to make college football playoff appearances. But it is possible, and it should be achievable for UCLA to reach the playoff once or twice in a decade. My thoughts on UCLA. I want to get your thoughts down below in the comments section. Let us know what you think of UCLA matching up against the Big Ten right here at the Voice of College Football.